Yes.
नमस्सर्वेभ्यः शुभमध्याह्नः अस्माभिः प्रातःकालीनकक्षायाम् अस्मिन् उपभागे एतत्तु पठितं क्षम्यतां किञ्चित् अग्रे गन्तव्यमस्ति श्लोकेषु अन्वयक्रमः इत्यस्मिन् उपभागे एतत् पठितं भक्त्या गुरौ मयि अनुकम्पया च प्रीतास्मि ते पुत्र वरं वृणीष्व न केवलानां पयसां प्रसूतिम् अवेहि मां कामदुघां प्रसन्नाम् इति नन्दिन्याः वचः दिलीपं प्रति तज्ज्ञातं तदग्रे नन्दिनीदेनोः वचनं श्रुत्वा राजा विनीतः अञ्जलिं बद्ध्वा वंशोद्धारार्थं सुदक्षिणायां सन्तानं प्रार्थितवान् श्लोकद्वयं वा किमपि त्यक्तमस्ति अत्र संस्कृतभारत्या तस्य सारांशः एकस्मिन्नेव वाक्ये उक्तमस्ति अत्र यथा नन्दिनीदेनुः वदति राजानं वरं वृणीष्व इति तदा सः तुष्टः भूत्वा एवं वंशोद्धारः भवेत् सुदक्षिणायाम् इति सन्तानं प्रार्थितवान् सः इति सूचना अग्रे किम् इति पश्यामः सन्तानकामाय तथेति कामं राज्ञे प्रतिश्रुत्य पयस्विनी सा दुग्ध्वा पयः पत्रपुटे मदीयं पत्रोपभुङ्क्ष्वेति तमादिदेश पुत्रोपभुङ्क्ष्वेति तमादिदेश सन्तानकामाय तथा इति कामं राज्ञे प्रतिश्रुत्य पयस्विनी सा दुग्ध्वा पयः पत्रपुटे मदीयं पुत्र उपभुङ्क्ष्व इति तम् आदिदेश एवं सूचना तत्र तथा इति प्रतिश्रुत्य इति का प्रतिश्रुतवती एवं पयस्विनी सा नन्दिनी तो पयस्विनी सा नन्दिनी तथास्तु इत्यस्मिन् अर्थे तथा इत्येव सूचितमस्ति तथास्तु अस्तु इति अस्माभिः स्थापितव्यं तथा अस्तु इति प्रतिश्रुत्य कामं सन्तानकामाय राज्ञे इति मन्ये कामं तथा इति प्रतिश्रुत्य ओके सो राज्ञे प्रति सन्तानकामाय सो रामाय इति अकारान्त तत्र तत्र सन्तानकामः सन्तानकामाय इति दिलीपस्य विशेषणं कस्मिन् विभक्तौ चतुर्थी विभक्तौ फॉर हिस् सेक् सन्तानकामाय राज्ञे इति राजन् शब्दस्य तत्र चतुर्थी एकवचने एवं राज्ञे सन्तानकामाय राज्ञे कामं तथा इति कामम् इति तस्य इच्छा यदासीत् तस्मिन् विषये इत्यस्मिन् अर्थे कामं तथा इति उवाच प्रतिश्रुत्य उवाच इति न इतोपि अग्रे भवति ल्यबन्तमस्ति प्रतिश्रुत्य कर्ता अस्ति पयस्विनी सा ब्राकेट् नन्दिनी किं वदति दुग्ध्वा पयः पत्रपुटे मदीयम हे पुत्र सो शी इज कंटिन्यूस टू से तथा इति प्रतिश्रुत्य ओके हे पुत्र मदीयम पयः पत्रपुटे दुग्ध्वा उपभुङ्क्ष्व ओके सो दुग्ध्वा इति क्त्वान्तं तत्र इज अ सबऑर्डिनेट फ्रेज देन active verb is bhungshva tvam bhungshva iti you drink it or consume it. That drink is incidental. Bhungshva is basically like you take part, take it into you, or basically consume it. So upabhungshva. So my milk, having milked it into a bowl made of leaf, okay, please drink it. Iti tam adidesha. She so directed him. Okay, so there is a Lyabanta part about tatha iti pratishrutya. I mean, one phrase of what she says, tathastu, or that kind of. So the other part is separated in the second sentence, which is a larger directive. Please drink milk and take my drink my milk in a leaf cup like this. Okay. So let us see this thing. Sa payasvini santanakamaya ragne. So sa payasvini pairing, in bracket Nandini, santanakamaya ragne in bracket Dilipaya. These three go together. Then tatha iti, tathastu iti, kamam pratishrutya, ichitam pratishrutya, tena ichitam yadasti tam pratishrutya. Kamam pratishrutya. I mean, so whatever like Rogi wants, the Vaidya says, that kind of thing. Kamam pratishrutya. Punaha, in quotes, he putra, madiyam payaha. This one is dugdva ityasya karmapadam payaha iti. Okay. Madiyam iti tatra possessive noun, shashti vibhakti. Madiyam payaha, my milk, patrapute dugdva, adhikarana of dohana, milking. Okay, so patrapute dugdva, tam dugdam upabhungshva, kshiram upabhungshva ityasmin arte. Payaha upabhungshva. Payaha participates again as karma as of the upabhungshva. Tvam is implicit everywhere. Tvam madiyam payaha putrapute dugdva, tvam payaha upabhungshva. If you want to sillily expand it, that's all. Iti, quote closure, tam in bracket dilipam adidesha, directed. Okay, this is bhutakala prathama purusha ekavachana. Sa payasvini, the cow, pratishrutya, having granted. Okay, it's all weird translation. It's easier to go to Hindi or Kannada or something, but we'll just read the English. The cow, having granted the king his wish, saying, so be it. See, tathastu iti. Adidesha commanded tam him thus iti. Putra, O son, patrapute, into a vessel made of leaves, having milked dugdva, madiyam, my milk, payaha, upabhungshva, drink it, consume it. Yes, theek hai. This Sanskrit sentence is easier. Okay, tatparyam, Samskrite. Chakravarti Dileepaha santanartam dhenum nandinim prarthayamasa. Santushta sa gauhu dhenuhu tathastu iti varam dattavati. Karyamapi suchitam taya. Kim karyam ityukte kim karaniyam iti karyam. We have to imagine all that. Kim karaniyam iti karyam. Karyam api suchitam taya. Madiyam kshiram parnanam patre dugdva tatah piba iti rajanam. Okay. Sa asuchayat. Karmapada. Asuchiyat is lung, so this must be some other. I have to check what is Adidesha and just look ahead to see Adidesha. Dish. Ang upasarga purvakah dish dhatuhu pratama purusha bhutakalah lit lakarah. Lit lakarah ekavachana. Okay. So in Anvaya Rachana, we just before let's look upstairs. Upstairs what? Pratishyutya. So this is a Lyabantavya. That means this connects further. Okay. So we cannot conclude there. Okay, so literally there is one primary what you call not under quote kriya pada, which is upabhungshva. So we have to link things to upabhungshva, but there is a subordinate phrase related to the first part up to pratishrutya, and within this upabhungshva again there is a subordinate up to dugdva. Okay, and because this dugdva, upabhungshva, all this is under the quotes of what she says, and then outside of all these quotes, thus adidesha, litlakara, bhutakala comes under. So, okay, so what is the primary sentence? Gauhu dilipam adidesha. The primary sentence is Gauhu dilipam adidesha. So basically what I am doing is I am hierarchizing and analyzing how I go about the Anvaya Krama. So since the primary outer cover for this whole set is dilipam sa adidesha or dilipam nandini adidesha, that we have to take and open up first, and under that we have to put things under that. So that's what they have kind of gone about in that. Adidesha, Ajñapitavati, Kriyapadam, Ka Adidesha, Sa. Instead of in bracket you can put Nandini here. Okay, and then Kidrishi Sa, Payasvini Sa, Kam Adidesha, Tam. That's all is there, and here in bracket you should put Dilipam. Okay, so bring Nandini there and Dilipa here in the correct vibhaktis. Then see how they split back into lebantas. First they have taken the pratishrutya part. Kim kritva adidesha pratishrutya. Okay, you can put a tab here. If you wish, it can be tabbed down, because actually there is a subordinate sentence there. Not a separate sentence, but a subordinate sentence. Kim pratishrutya, kamam pratishrutya. Okay, ichitam pratishrutya. Okay, whatever he wanted to hear, that having told back. So I mean, that's why the prati is in the sense of prati, because he just before this he asked her, give me a grace of a santana, like that. So pratishravana, now she responding. Kamam pratishrutya, tena hichitam pratishrutya, kasmai pratishrutya rajñe, all that come. Okay, kidrishaya rajñe, santana kamaya rajñe pratishrutya, kimiti pratishrutya, tatha iti. Okay, in the bracket you can put astu if you want here, tatastu iti pratishrutya. Okay, wherever iti is there, they bring this kimiti instead of just kim. Very nice. Okay, then now a new verb. Okay, under quotes, upashrutya, because this lebantas continues further, right? Okay, so upabhungshva, svikuru. So both this pratishrutya, dugdva, all this and up to iti. See, pratishrutya is one subordinate of this same adidesha master sentence. Okay, is a one subordinate. Another subordinate iti under quotes. This, it's not exactly in the same sense of lebanta, but under quotes there is what is she is saying. Okay, because the adidesha has a quotation requirement. You know, kim adidesha evam vakyam adidesha. Okay, so tam evam vakyam adidesha, dvikarmakatva is there. To him this sentence she directed, like that. Okay, so under the second karma this quote comes. Okay, and there itself there is a pradhana dhatu as a subordinate quoted pradhana dhatu. It has its own sentence rights apart from what is there outer, but it's upabhungshva is the pradhana dhatu, dugdva is a apradhana dhatu. I mean, apradhana kriya vachaka dhatu is not correct to use. Apradhana kriya vachaka. Bhungshva is a pradhana kriya. So, and then under that we saw some karma pada, etc. That's what they have done here. So, upabhungshva, svikuru, kriya padam, all the quote stuff. Because iti will come again at the end actually. Maybe here punaha kim adidesha, like that you can ask here before. Punaha kim adidesha, and then put evam and put hyphen and all this as a quote. Iti you can put. Okay, in the end. So let's see, they have not bothered to bring the second iti, but I would do that way. See, because there is a punaha kim iti punaha kim adidesha, like that. Evam vakyam adidesha, and or iti and put hyphen and then put all this. Upabhungshva, svikuru, kaha, tvam, implicit, Okay, because of upabhungshva being uttama purusha, sorry, madhyama purusha, we have tvam there. Kim upabhungshva payah karma pada, kidrisham payah madiyam shashti sambandha. Oh, not shashti sambandha. Oh, very good. Mama na samyatam. I may have said shashti. Madiyam is a karma visheshana to payaha in a sense of a shashti, but it's actually dvitiya visheshana to payaha. But in the sense of madiyam, there is a possessor of Nandini's possession is shown through this karma visheshana. So I made a mistake earlier. Mama is not there. Madiyam is there. Okay. So mine, that which is my milk as a karma pada. So kidrisham payaha is correct way to ask. Okay. Madiyam.
Sir, isn't madiyam like mat iyam?
Like you can kind of say, yes, mat iyam, like that, madiyam, but I don't want to go behind vyutpatti. Yeah.
Mahodaya, can you say mama idam madiyam?
Mama idam madiyam, correct, something like that. Mama iyam madiyam. Ayam iyam idam. Iyam is Strilinga. So maybe iyam is picked up because it's Strilinga payaha in karma. And iyam is again probably iyam in dvitiya. So mama iyam madiyam. We have to check what is the build vyutpatti philosophy there. How that comes. We'll have to do some digging. Okay. Alright. So kim krutva upabhungshva. So they brought out dugdva with this question. Okay, just earlier they had added kim krutva adidesha. So kim krutva upabhungshva, because under the quotes this one is dugdva, kutra dugdva. They have asked the, actually this is a little bit weak here. They have brought off payaha over there. Here again you should bring. Okay, kam dugdva payaha dugdva, like that. Okay.
Payaha is
Napumsakara, kidrisham payaha. Payaha payamsi. But this is in dvitiya, so kidrisham is probably a dvitiya question. Okay, so madiyam is nothing to do with strilinga. I think it is just leave it. Actually, I don't want to go behind the genesis of that. So, but it's clearly visheshana. So it's a napumsaka visheshana only of payaha in dvitiya. So, so here is a good place actually. Kim dugdva payaha, again bring it in bracket once, and without bracket once you are in business. Okay. Kutra dugdva patra pute. Okay, actually kutra is not nice. Kasmin dugdva sounds better here, because kutra is a little bit generic, like in which place, but here it is more like kasmin, in what having milked, in patra pute. So that's kasmin is slightly better. Patra putam patra pute saptami. And he putra he vatsa, like that they have added like that. Okay. Alright, you guys go through this. Okay. They have done a nice analysis. It will be interesting. Dukhdatu. Dugdva. Dukhdatu. And then Bhungshva is Bujdatu. And again that is Lot Madhyama Purusha Ekavachana. Dugdva is Tvanta. So there's no linga. It's an avyaya. So then dish dhatu ang upasarga adishat adishattava adidesha kshamyatam adidesha. That one same thing they have given in lung also here, I thought. No, they have not. Here aknya pitavati. They didn't give it in lung. Okay. Asuchiyat is now, but not the same. Adishat or something like that will come. Yes, Bhagini?
Madhyam is given in Koshan Vesha as mama idam, and idam dvitiya
okay.
Napumsak is
Napumsak
idam only.
Oh.
Yeah. But
so instead of madidam, it is madiyam. Slight variation of sound. Okay.
How does mama plus idam become madiyam?
No, that's what. See, that's what I said. It's we know the components, but we cannot conclude on the vyutpatti process. Okay. Is there a samasta path? Is there a taddita path? Is there a kridanta path? Is there a taddita technology? Because there are two nouns there, mama idam. So we don't know. What Varya? What artaka?
Sambandhartaka taddita.
Sambandhartaka taddika. Oh, madiyam, tadiyam. Okay. Samyak. So is there a pratyaya name you have? Iyam pratyaya maybe. It sounds like iyam pratyaya. Everywhere iyam comes. It may have further itakshara, iyamu or something like that. But anyway, iyam pratyaya. Very interesting. Okay. So it's a tadita process. Yeah, two nouns. Yeah. Now we have some more. We have come to the last part of this beautiful Raghuvamsha portions that we are studying. So let's see. Denoho vachanam shrutva dilipah matah sambodhana pratama. See this matru shabda, pitru shabda and pratru shabda all have this kind of sambodhana. Something different from others. So matah, pitah like that. Bratah, swasaha like that. So swasru shabda, matru shabda, pitru shabda, bratru shabda, few others belong in that class. Okay, so all of them have this kind of sambodhana. He matah. He homartam tava kshirasya upayogah bhavati. Vatsopi kshiram pibati. Tat ataha. Oh, tataha or ataha. Okay, tataha after that. Let that happen. After that, tataha aham shesham kshiram vasishtasya anumatim prapya pasyami iti uktavan. So look, you are saying me to drink here now and presently. No. The dharma is that, your first right for your milk is for your child and for Vasishta's yajna. Those are the two purposes for which you give milk. So after that, whatever is left, I will obtain the permission of Guru Varya and then I will take. Actually, pasyami he says, but we will take. I mean, aham mama bharya api pasyavaha maybe. Okay. So ityuktavan. Tataha dhenuhu suprita abhavat. So this was probably one small marginal further test by her. I think probably it is more important. His bharya takes the milk. Okay, anyway. So the tataha dhenuhu suprita abhavat. Dilipah dhenvasaha ashramam pratyagatavan. So sudakshinam acharyam vasishtam cha vrittantam niveditavan. So to his wife Sudakshina as a karma, one part of the karma, other part of the karma to Vasishta with a Visheshana Acharya, Vrittantam, whatever ensued that day with Kumbhodara and all that, Niveditavan, he conveyed. Tataha kim pashyamaha. Sa Nandini stanyamanditatma. Nandini stanyamanditatma. Tas Nandini stanyam aninditatma iti vibhajanam kurmah chet easy eva. Nandini tas stanyam ketchalu or the milking part. Okay, stanyam generate from that milk basically. Stanyam means milk, that from the stana. Okay, stanyam aninditatma sadvatsalaha. Okay, let me first read it now. Sa Nandini stanyam aninditatma sadvatsalo vatsa hutavashesham. Wow. Vatsa hutavashesham. In one simple samasta, that entire thing is there. Okay. Papau vasishtena kritabhyanugnyah shubram yasho murtam iva atitrishnaha. Murtamivati trishnaha. Sa Nandini stanyam aninditatma sadvatsalo vatsahutavashesham papau vasishtena kritabhyanugnyah shubram yasho murtamivati trishnaha. As if he was the very manifestation of extreme thirst, applied to Dilipa as a Visheshana. This Bahuvrihi Visheshanas, I think Kalidasa excels. Okay, they say Upama Kalidasasya, Bahuvrihi Kalidasasya ityeva vaktavyam asmabhi. He puts entire storyline in one word. Murtam, and there is a Upama also within that. Upama is there because of this iva. Murtam iva atitrishnaha. Okay, so one who was extremely thirsty and the murtam iva, very manifestation of the thirst as an upama. Abba. Oh, okay, that's how I read it. Let's see if the kavis interpret it otherwise here below. So saha artat Dilipaha Nandini stanyam samastapada Nandinyaha stanyam Nandini stanyam, Nandini's milk. Okay, or Nandini's produce from the udder, if you want to go literally. Okay, Nandini stanyam aninditatma. Okay, na ninditam aninditam na aninditam atma yasya saha aninditatma. Okay, karmadaraya sorry bahuvrihi applying to Dilipa. Okay, sadvatsalaha. Okay, vatsa hutavashesham. Okay, see here the play of words by Kalidasa. Sadvatsalaha is pointing to his own quality, because he has vatsalya for all his prajas, so he is a sadvatsala. Okay, so now vatsa hutavashesham, what is that about? It is about the milk. Okay, vatsa huta avashesham. So vatsaya payayitva agnihomaya huta ityatra agnihomaya api दापयित्वा यद अवशिष्टमस्ति तद अवशेषं पयः इति स्वीकर्तव्यं. पपौ पीतवान् इत्यस्मिन् अर्थे कस्मिन्नपि लकारे लिट् वा किमपि स्यात्. सो दिलीपः अन्ततो गत्वा किमस्ति? दिलीपः क्षीरं पीतवान् तदेव, परन्तु बहु बहु वर्णनयुक्त प्रसंगयुक्त वर्णनयुक्त अपि. प्रप्रथमं वत्सः पीतः, तदनन्तरम् अग्निहोमाय यत् समर्पणं करणीयमस्ति दुग्धस्य तद् कृतं, तेन अवशिष्टं भागं पपौ. Okay, and further what? Not just like that drank because it was his right. No, vasishtena kritabhyanugnyah, permitted to do so, directed and permitted by Vasishta to do so. Shubram yashaha murtam iva atitrishnaha. I don't know where Shubram yashaha murtam iva, maybe it goes with Shubram yashaha murtam iva atitrishnaha, like that. So the murtimata is about something about purity of success and fame, yasha. So let us see. I am also not able to link it accurately, but overall we got it. Okay, so let us see how the Anvaya Vakya comes. Aninditatma sadvatsalaha Dilipaha Vasishtena kritabhyanugnyah saha, bracket you can put Dilipa here, is there? Saha somewhere is there. Okay, saha vatsa hutavashesham Nandini stanyam. Very good. Vatsa hutavashesham Nandini stanyam, in bracket dugdam shubram murtam yashaha iva atitrishnaha san papau. As if he was the very personification of yashas, pure success. I mean, I don't know how this Upama Alankara is going to what. I mean, this probably is going to him only. So, Shubram Murtam Yashaha Iva Dilipaha Atitrishnaha San.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. So just one doubt actually under there. Okay, this is like Shabdalankara, the Chekanupras, that way I can say.
Because of this
Vatsala, and again here also
Vatsa. Yeah, you can definitely say there is a Vatsa, and there is a Vatsa as a son of Nandini. Correct. And Vatsa here is Putra, and Vatsa as part of Vatsala, which means Vatsalya Murti.
So like Shabdalankar,
yes.
Yamakam. It can even be Yamakam, right?
It cannot be Yamakam because they are not complete overlaps. See, because Vatsa and there is Vatsala there. I think I would just take it as Shabdalankara, Anuprasa, repetition of a few nouns, a few Vyanjanas of similar nature. That much only I can see. And also there is a little bit of play here. Nandini and then Nindita, like that. Anindita. So Nandini and Anindita, there is a there is a Indi at least is common, right? So there is a little bit of Shabda Prasa there. Okay. Little beyond accidental. Nandini Stanyam Aninditatma, because they occur in a kind of beautiful single wording, single Sandhi construct. Okay. Yes. But I wouldn't say Shlesha, because Shlesha is when the word itself takes two different meanings. Sharada, Sharam, Boja, Vadana. That is proper. Yeah. Remember, Shlesha is almost an Arthalankara. People categorize it under Shabdalankara. We had talked about it even then. Whereas a simple Chekanuprasa and normal Vrityanuprasa etc. are all simple Shabdalankaras. There isn't any specific meaning overlap requirement. Shlesha is like sitting on the wall. It has that beauty of repetition which is there in a normal Anuprasa or Cheka, but it has Arthalankara also, because two different meanings. It's very, very Arthalankara oriented. So you can say it straddles both Alankaras. Shlesha. In fact, Shlesha plays a role again and again in other Alankaras, like Shlesha Yukta Upama, Shlesha Yukta that, Shlesha Yukta this, Slishtam, like this. They have further colors in other places. Okay, so Anvaya Rachana. Okay, let's read the English also. I ignored. He who possessed a blemishless character, Aninditatma, good. Sadvatsala, who was kind to the pious. Oh, I ignored this. See, very nice. That's why sometimes we have to read this. So that Sad Shabda is about his Vatsalya towards the Sat people. I mean, Satam Vatsalaha. Okay, he was dear to the Sat people and he was kind to them also. Paraspara, you can say, Satam Vatsalaha, who was kind to the pious. Maybe different vibhakti has to be taken. If you want to take from Dilipa towards them the pious thing, maybe instead of Satam we have to take Satsu Vatsalaha. Okay, in Sat people, in pious people, one who was having Vatsalya, Satsu Vatsalaha would be better. Okay, so that I almost took Sat as a further good prefix to the same Vatsala Shabda. No, that is being taken here as the meaning of to the pious people. Very nice. Krita abhyanugnyah, Krita abhyanugnyah, abhi-anugnyaha, something like that. Abhyanugnyah. So abhi-anugnyaha. So being permitted. I mean, that's what Vasishta told him. Yes, you can take. That's what that was done. Krita anugnyaha. So one who abhyanugnya kritam yasmai kritabhyanugnyah iti. Somehow we have to construct that. Okay, it's a bahuvrihi visheshana. Obviously not samanadikarana. What do we call it? The other vibhinnadikarana bahuvrihi. Okay, and then Vasishtena Papau drank Atitrishnaha son with great hope, desire. Okay. This is a better translation. As if he not was very thirsty. This pointer is better to say what was his thirst, not for the milk. His thirst was for the Santana Prapti. So that's what they have beautifully translated here, with the great hope, desire of possessing a son. Right? Nandini's tanyam, Nandini's milk, Vatsa hutavashesham, left over after the calf had been offered. I am reading more than that. Huta, I am reading it as Homa Samarpita. Vatsa Samarpita, Huta. They have taken together as Vatsaya Hutam. I mean, as if Samarpana was given to Vatsa, but I take it in both sense. I think it's probably a little far I have taken. I have to understand that a little bit. Okay, and then as though Yashaha Iva, as though drinking fame. Oh, as though he was drinking fame. Okay, that's where that Shubram Yashaha Murtam Iva Dugdam Papau. Apa. Murtam, so milk. It is put into the milk, not about him. Okay. Yashaha Iva Shubram Payaha or Dugdam Papau. Dugdam is not there anywhere. It is there as Stanyam. Nandini Stanyam. That's all it is there as. Okay. Shubram Murtam. Oh, as Yashaha Iva Shubram Murtam in the Stanyam. Okay. But you can take it as a Visheshana to Stanyam. Okay. Alright. Anyedyuhu, I mean, aparasmin dine. वसिष्ठाश्रमे अग्निहोत्रविधिः समाप्तः वत्सोऽपि क्षीरं पीतवान्. See, here they have put the अग्निहोत्रविधिः समाप्तः, so that's clear actually. I mean, that's why the Huta Shabda comes, in my opinion. Anyway, वत्सोऽपि क्षीरं पीतवान् ततो दिलीपः अवशिष्टं क्षीरं वसिष्ठस्य अनुमतिं सम्प्राप्य अपिबत्. क्षीरम् अतीव स्वच्छं श्वेतं च आसीत्. So they have taken it towards the Shubram and all that into that. Kirtihi eva shariram dhrutva samagata iva bhasate sma. Very good. Here they have explained the upama beautifully. So Yashaha Murtam iva Dugdam is how they have taken, and that's basically that is Kirtihi eva shariram dhrutva samagata iva bhasate sma. Sa Bhasate Sma, Strilinga they have taken for maybe Paya Shabda, I don't know why they have taken Strilinga. Kirti, because of Kirti, because they use Kirti as a Strilinga. Kirtihi eva, so here it is not Kirti, here it is Yashaha. Okay, so here they have taken Strilinga Kirti, so it is in Strilinga. Kirtihi eva shariram drutva samagata iva bhasate sma. If you replace it with what is used by Kavi, which is Yashaha eva shariram, then it will be samagatam iva. Okay, tadrisham apurvam kshiram ativa ashapurvakam dilipah pitavan. I mean, that's what ashapurvakam is there in his trishna. Embedded dhvani of the asha is embedded in the trishnata, like nicely they did here also, right? I saw here, right? Ati Trishna, with great hope, desire. I think that is very good. So very high quality interpretation.
Sir, here it should be Asha Purvakaha Dilipaha, right?
Asha Pur.
Last line. Tadrisam.
तादृशम् अपूर्वं क्षीरम् अतीव आशापूर्वक भावेन इति वक्तुं तत्र कर्मत्वेन आशापूर्वकं पीतवान्. आशापूर्वकम् इति क्रियाविशेषणत्वेन स्थापितमस्ति. कथं पीतवान्? आशापूर्वकं पीतवान्. झटिति पीतवान्, how we say, na? Same sense. आशापूर्वकं पीतवान्. Little bit क्रियाविशेषणत्व bhava has been thrown into it. Okay? It's not a Visheshana to Dilipa, it is the mechanism, the manner in which he took it. The manner is a Kriya Visheshana. Manner is with Asha Purvaka Bhava. Okay?
Okay.
Kriya Visheshana Bhava. I mean, in this sentence here. Aji, you can actually change it to Visheshana by, but you have to put a sun. For example, Kshiram Ativa Ashapurvakaha San Dilipaha Pitavan. Then it's okay. Ashapurvakaha San being so, Dilipaha Pitavan. That's another way of putting the same feeling in a slightly different construct. So one is Ashapurvak Hokar Dilip ne Paya. Another is Ashapurvak Bhav se Paya. That Bhav se is like a Kriya Visheshana sense in Samskrita. Ashapurvakam Pitavan. Okay?
Okay.
Somebody else had a question?
Yes, sir. This sentence I did not understand. Kirtihi eva shariram drupva samagata iva bhasate sma.
It felt as if, okay, the milk was the fame. like that. I mean, this is Kalidasa's imagination. Shubram yashah murtam iva payah papau. Like that.
But it's as if he's aspiring for fame, but he's not aspiring for fame.
He is not aspiring, but the milk was the center point. And so I think Kalidasa imagines that the milk is actually an element of fame. I mean, what is the fame? The Santana Prapti will bring him fame. So the milk was the very seed of that fame that is going to ensue.
He's not pictured as such a character, no, who is chasing fame. He's only looking after.
No, he is not. He is not.
Yeah.
But his desire is for Santana Prapti, and Santana Prapti graced by the very milk, which is the seed of Santana Prapti. You can say that was the tejas for Santana Prapti, literally, right? Nandini's milk.
Initially, he is described as Yashodhana Evana.
That is his own, his own valor in being a Chakravarti, ruling the country, etc. That brings that yasha. But this yasha that is being murtimat in the milk is about the tejas of the milk, which will bring fame later due to Santana Prapti. I think. I see that dhvani there. Yeah, it is a little not easy. How can Yasha or Kirti become the Sharira of the milk, etc.? I mean, yeah, it's a little bit, we'll give Kalidasa his allowance to imagine like that.
ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ ಮೂರ್ತ ಸ್ವರೂಪ ಪಡ್ಕೊಂಡು
that is same. That same Samskrita sense of Murtatva is there here in this also. Murtam.
Can it be the success of his seva that he is thinking that?
No, he is not thinking anything. This is Kalidasa telling the milk, describing the milk. Why you put it in Dilipa's head? No. His Dilipa's head has been explained by Kalidasa as Trishnaha, one who was desirous, not for the fame, but for the Santana. Maybe success. Okay, Yashaha instead of fame, instead of Kirtihi. I didn't like maybe the translation of Yashaha as Kirtihi. Maybe if it was taken as success, that we can allow him, right? He worked hard for the success of pleasing Nandini and obtaining the milk. So maybe the Yashaha here is in the sense of success, achievement, and as if the achievement was manifest in the milk. With that kind of milk, he satiated his desire for Santana by drinking it. Okay.
Mahodaya, can we say fame personified as milk?
Yeah, that's what they have literally said. Fame personified as milk is what they have said literally. That's what here they have as though drinking fame. See, that same thing, personification of fame is there, not with the personified word, as though drinking fame. So the milk itself is personifying fame. But because we are struggling with the word fame here, what has fame to do with all this? Maybe we should replace it with success. As though drinking success. That is very applicable.
Both fame and milk are supposed to be pure.
Okay.
That's why he is comparing them.
Okay. Kirti is Shubram and milk is Shubram. Yeah. Maybe. Yes. Okay. Good. So, Anvaya Rachana. So, they have started with Papau because that is a Pradhana there. Okay. And then what are the Upa stuff? Bhutva, something like that, right? Somewhere we saw. Nandini sanyamidam sadatma sarvabodha avesham papau vasishtena ujñātah anujñah. Actually, there is no clausal. Everything is thrown in as Visheshana. So, everything has to ring around papau with Visheshanas only. Let us see. Papau, Pitavan, Kaha papau, Saha. First word. In bracket, you put Dilipaha always. Kidrishaha Saha Aninditatma. Dispatched with that Visheshana. Punaha Kidrishaha Sadvatsalaha. So here we understood it is Satsu Vatsalaha and then Satanam Vatsalaha. Both are possible. One is from Sat people to him and another is from him towards Sat people. Okay. Punaha Kidrishaha Kritabhyanugnyah. Kena Kritabhyanugnyah? Next question. Who permitted by whom? Vasishtena. Okay, Kidrishaha san papau, Atitrishnaha san papau. So they have brought san to. So I mean, because they didn't want to say Punaha Kidrishaha here, Atitrishnaha, because they wanted to link it closer to the papau aspect of Atitrishnata. Maybe slightly differently they have phrased it. Kidrishaha san papau. Okay, so Atitrishnah san.
Can't we say here Katham Papau?
Katham bhutva papau Atitrishnah sans papau, like that. Or you can put bhutva also here in place of san. Okay. Kim papau.
Son exactly meaning.
What Bhagini?
In which sense son we are putting?
San is basically asdatus shatranta. Okay. Say Gachan is there. You are familiar with easier things like Gachan. Ramaha vane Gachan Sitam Prishtavan. So as he was going, he asked Sita, something like that, right? Gachan, something like that. Same sense, if you take asdatu, which is the asti staha santi in Latlakara, right? Ramaha asti. So Ramaha sukhi san Sitam eva muktavan. So it has the sense of being happy. Rama told something to Sita, like that. San santau santaha. It's that one is the namapada. So here is some other declension will be there. We have to check the table of shatra. Maybe it is same. San santau santaha only may be there. Because gachan gachantau gachantaha, right? So same way san santau santaha. But this is not the sat shabda. This is the asdatus thing. Shatranta. There is also a sat word which is about sat purushas. Yeah. That is different. Slightly declensions are similar some places, I think, maybe everywhere, I don't know, but definitely they are two different things. One is about somebody being, another is about a holy being. Maybe there is a link that way, both are beings, but beyond that, no. Yeah.
Does it mean together, sir? Sun means?
Huh?
Does it give meaning of together or
No. Being.
Being
Kidrishaha san papau. Being in what manner he drank. Being.
Okay.
Shatranta of asdatu.
Arya?
ऐसे होते हुए पिया.
होते हुए. Correct. होते हुए is correct translation. Our own languages are easier than English. Iddu. Hagiddu kudidanu. Hage ati trishnah bhutvas atva san pitavan. Bhutva is also usable in that sense. Okay.
कैसे होकर पिया.
होकर. होते हुए or होकर. Slight subtle variation only of color. Okay. One is shatranta, another is tvanta.
ಗುರುರೇ
हाँ.
ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಕುಡಿದನು.
Riti is katham. Okay. Riti is katham. Yava riti is like katham papau. Okay, but katham is not applicable. Kidrishaha san papau is slightly better, right? Because this is a Atitrishnah san. Okay, or actually you don't even need to bring, technically you can ask in the context Kidrishaha saha Atitrishnah saha is fine, as long as you string it in the correct place. Okay, but they wanted to bring it closer to papau again, so they asked slightly differently and imagined a sun. I am seeing not too much big case for sun. In the exam, if you don't remember to use sun, you just put Kidrishaha and then keep Punaha Kidrishaha and put Atitrishnaha, that's fine. Okay, no problem. Kim papau Nandini stanyam, and in bracket you put please Kshiram or Dugdam, something like that. Okay, Kidrisham Nandini stanyam vatsa hutavashesham. So we saw the big construct around that. Punaha Kidrisham Shubram, white. And then, like Varya said, Shubram is a Kavi Visheshana used for both milk and for fame. So that's why, as if fame personified, white like fame, like that. See, instead of Kirti Heva Shariram Dhrutva, if we say Shubra Shveta Varnaha Eva यथा यशस्य वर्णः अपि शुभ्रमस्ति क्षीरस्यापि शुभ्रमस्ति एवं कृत्वा तत्र उपमानं तयोः वर्णसाम्येन. Okay, that slightly I think he helped us better then. Shubhra is used as a visheshana both for milk and for fame. Okay, very nice. Kim iva papau, yashah iva papau. Kidrisham yashah, murtam, personified. See, do this. Don't worry that you are not getting 100% all right. It's okay. Evaluators are not going to also see so much line by line, etc. They take a glance at it. It looks like he has gone about right, and they will be graceful about awarding marks rather than penny pinching, saying he didn't use the correct question, correct vibhakti, all those things. Okay. So Visheshas over there. I think Samasa Padas are interesting. Okay. Papau, let us read Papau because that was something. Padatuhu Pratama Purusha Bhutakalaha Litlakaraha Papau iti. Okay. Don't imagine it to be Ramau or Rama Lakshmanau type form. So it's Padatu and Lit Pratama Purusha Ekavachana 1.1 of Lit Lakara, which seems to be the most famous Lakara that these kavis use. Samasaha. Basically paroksha bhutakala. Samasaha nandinyaha stanyam tat nandini stanyam. Okay, tat to bring the karmatva. Okay, so that is the shashti tat purusha. Na ninditaha aninditaha nai, we knew that. Anindataha atma yasya saha. Okay, so unblemished soul whomsoever's that fellow is that. Okay, so this is actually samanadikarana. Both are in Prathama. Atman Shabda, Prathama Ekavachana, Atma iti. So that is in the Pullinga. It's very clear from Aninditaha. Okay. So it's something to remember. Atman is a Pullinga Shabda. Okay. Satsu Vatsalaha. Okay. They have taken Saptami Tat Purusha. Thanks. I like that. Instead of Satam Tat Vatsalaha, Satsu Vatsalaha. Okay, Saptami Tat Purusha. So one who was having Vatsalya in the great people. Okay. Krita Abhyanugnya Yasya Saha. Oh. Krita Abhyanugnya Yasya Saha. Abhyanugnya is permission. Krita in Strilinga. So Krita is provided or done. So permission done in whomsoever he. That means it's for Bahuvrihi for our Dilipa, but the permission given by Vasishta. So this is an interesting one to remember. Krita Abhyanugnya, and then Pullinga Abhyanugnya due to Yasya Saha, Bahuvrihitva. We have to remember Strilinga of Anugnya. Okay. Atishayita Trishna Yasya Saha. Oh, Ati Trishna. So this is again, I think, Upapada Samasa, Ati Trishna. So Atishayita Trishna, it's a Bahuvrihi but with a Upapada construct. But it's finally Samanadikarana Bahuvrihi because Atishayita. But if you saw Atishayita, all that Shayita and all went away and just the Ati Shabda remained as a Pradi there. Okay, so Atishayita Trishna Yasya Saha Bahuvrihi. Yes, sir.
Can we say Ativa Trishna Yasya Saha?
Ativa Trishna Yasya. Oh, maybe. Ativaha, Ativa, Ativam, like that you are taking. Okay, no problem. I think you can use that.
Excuse me, sir, this Vatsa, Huta, Avesha, this is also Samasa only, na?
Let us actually, where they ignored the most important one is that. So that one was what we were struggling. Vatsa Huta Avashesham. Vatsa Huta Avashesham. They've ignored it completely, and I also didn't work on it.
So Huta.
See here, they have just called it Vatsa Huta Avashesha Shabda and totally ignored it under Samasa. Sad. Okay. So we need to work on it. So if you remember one earlier thing where Pitam, Pratamam, Pritam, Anantaram, something like that word was there. I'm trying to remember.
Prita Pratibadda.
Prita Pratibadda Vatsa, like that, right? So, Vatsaya Payayitam, Homaya Hutam, tadanantaram avashishtam iti. What kind of samasa? Don't tell me. The meaning is that. I also don't know. It's a little complex one. So maybe because of that they have somehow just skipped it, but I don't like it. I wish they put it and say, okay, look, this is a samasa. At this moment we will not go into the histrionics of how it is constructed. Maybe we can put it under Kevala samasa and show it at least.
Can you please repeat that? Can you please repeat it?
See, tadanantaram avashishtam avasheshaha iti. Avashesham, okay, napumsaka.
So it could be
Can you
like
please repeat it? That whatever you expanded.
See, vatsaya payayitam, mean for the sun it was given, provided, it was drunk to the sun. That means it was fed to the sun. Yeah, fed is the correct translation. So payayitam is vatsaya payayitam. For the vatsa it was fed. And then homaya hutam, okay. So agni homaya, agnihotraya, agnihomaya, something like that. Agnihotra, agnihoma, agnihomaya hutam. That is or agnau hutam, in the fire samarpitam hutam. So etad anantaram yad avashishtam, avashesha shabda.
Vatsaha cha hutahascha.
That doesn't go. There is very low what you call quality of dvandva there.
Vatsa avasishtam, huta avasishtam.
Yeah, you can take that what Bhagini is saying slightly better. Vatsa avashesha, huta avashesha, that way. And then so you can say there is a, because of samanadikarana of their participation, that comes later as a secondary dvandva, rather than vatsa and huta going as a dvandva.
this. It can be like vatsena, by vatsena huta avesha. So tritiya tat purush and hutaya avashesha. So shashti tat purush, like that.
Already in Tritiya, no?
Vatsena hutam, no. By the vatsa did not do the homa.
Vatsaha cha hutahas cha te.
Then it becomes
I think like Premavari or somebody said, I don't know who was saying, she gave the correct sense. Vatsavashesha, hutavashesha is the correct way to read it. Okay? Right this moment, don't caught up in how to construct the samasa. Get caught up in how we derive the meaning accurately. That's more important in life than naming the samasa. Yeah, what is the question, Mashavariye?
Can we make it into two this thing, break it into, as you said, vatsavashesham, hutavashesham.
Yes, you can do ekashesha samasa, kind of sense. No. So vatsavashesham, hutavashesham cha vatsa hutavashesham. Yes, do it. No. Don't worry whether we are passing Paninian grammar. Okay.
Okay, dhanyawad.
Yeah, that's the sense, at least go with it. Okay. And then what is vatsavashesham? Then vatsena vatsena pitva avashishtam vatsavashesham, something like that. Okay, call it some madhyama pada lopi or something, or kevala samasa, and go on. Okay, no problem. Use kevala samasa title if you can't name it. Okay, I think
Ati Trishna, we can simply write no, Atihi Trishna.
Atihi, no. That's what Mahodaya said. If you can't remember Atishayita, then you at least
Atihi word is there. I just
Ati is a upapada for Atishayita or Ativa, like that.
No, Atihi declension is also there. Atihi, Ati, Atayaha, it is there.
Syat. Oh, ati ikarant, hrasva ikarant strilinga padam va? Tarhi tadapi svikartum shaknumah. Asti chet svikartum shakyate.
Atihi, it is much
Oh, ati sarvatra varjayet iti yatha asti. Ati sarvatra varjayet ityatra tatha eva. Prayah. Astu. Anyedhyuh आचार्यः वसिष्ठः व्रतसामाप्तिं कृतवन्तं राजानं तस्य पत्नीं सुदक्षिणां चापि स्वस्ति कथनपूर्वकं राजधानीं प्रति प्रेषितवान्. So this is the remnant storyline of that chapter. So the next day, after all this svikara of milk etc., the next day paredyuhu, anyedyuhu, these things are used a lot. Acharyah Vasishtah vrata samaptim kritavantam rajanam. So that day's vrata, whatever morning things he was supposed to do, continue to do seva of Nandini, etc., and do his snana and his own Agnihotra, etc. As a Kshatriya, he also, as a king especially, he also had those duties. So having done all those, that king as a karma, Rajanam, tasya patneem sudakshinam cha, and his wife Sudakshina also, swasti katana purvakam. Swasti katana purvakam, ashirvada. Swasti rastu. I mean, they did the pradakshina and namaskara. So he gave the ashirvada. In fact, the original verses, if you see, actually he does the thing for both Vasishta and Vasishta's Bharya also. Forget her name now. Okay, so she is also involved in this. So Swastika Arundhati. Okay, that is the in the sky. I have to check in the Matha who was in the Kutira who was the Bharya. Maybe same.
Is there in the next sentence actually?
Oh, thanks, Arundhati. Thanks, Bharya.
I saw her in the Kumbh Mela day before on 4th Mahodaya. All 7 rishis with their patnis.
In the sky.
No, in the form of statues. Vigraha. Arundhati was there.
Okay. How was the Kumbh, Bharya? Nice, huh?
I'll tell after the class, Mahodaya.
Oh, very good. I was hoping you will finish it in one word. You are not letting us go so easily, so we'll wait for that.
Okay, it was excellent. If somebody is going, I had the luck of getting a two-wheeler person. So like Sindbad, he carried me wherever I went. If others want to go, be prepared to walk at least for 30 to 40 kilometers. That is the advice. Okay.
Wow, 30-40.
If you want to see all the akhadas, yeah.
May I know who is this? Who is this fortunate person?
Okay, at the end of the class, Bhagini was right.
Okay.
See,
No,
Bhagini was right. Just hold on. Okay?
Okay.
We'll finish the class. Patni Sahito Dileepaha, with his wife Dileepa, Dhenum Acharyam Arundhatim cha Pradakshini-kritya Nagaram Prati Prastitaha. So, little bit upside down they have put. Okay, so after this namaskara, he does the swasti and sends him off. Okay, Patni Sahitaha Praptavaraha Raja. So, one who was with his wife and one who had obtained the boon, that king, Rajadanim Praptavan, he went home. Sarve Janaha Santushtaha Bhavan, everybody was cheered up by what ensued. They also are obviously they got the news from all the Anucharas who had followed the king. Punarapi Rajyabaram Swikritavan Dileepaha. Again he took the reign of the country because he had done the Samarpana to the Mantris, if you remember in the beginning somewhere. So, Kinchit Kalanantaram Patni Sudakshina Garbham Dhrutavati. So, at the appropriate time she got Garbhini, she became Garbhini. Then Muninam Ashirvadaha Dhenor Varahacha Sapalaha Abhavat. So the grace of all the Munis, including Vasishta and others, and the boon of the cow became fruitful. And was born who? Raghu. Very Raghu, whose name is used for Vamsha, Raghu Vamsha. Dileepa is Raghu's father. Okay. I think we will have to call it an afternoon, but because there is excess syllabus, I will just go on a little bit. Okay, then tomorrow morning maybe we can conclude and go into question paper and all that. So let me take some more time. So Samskrita Sahitya Parichayaha Adhunikam Samskrita Sahityam Prathama Bhage Adhunikam Samskrita. Here till now we had seen lot of centuries old kritis, so they are talking of something more Arvachina present. Some people may even be living still, those are authors. Okay, Adhunikam Samskrita Sahityam. Samskrita Sahityasya Adikavihi Valmikihi. Adhunika has nothing to do with Adikavi, it's opposite. But anyway, Adikavihi Valmikihi. Tataha Arabda Kavya Parampara. Actually, technically we used Valmiki or Ramayana as the Adikavya, but technically I think Rigveda is for me the Adikavya, because it may be, if you don't want to descend it to Sahitya level, that is understandable, but it is also a Kavya only. Okay, Tataha Arabdva आरब्धा क्षम्यतां विशेषणं स्त्रीलिङ्गे आरब्धा काव्यपरम्परा निरन्तरं प्रवहन्ती अस्ति. इट् इस् फ्लोयिङ्ग् अनस्टाप्ड, स्ट्रग्लिङ्ग् नौ, इट्स् अ ट्रिकल. प्राचीने काले बहवः कवयः स्वकाव्यप्रतिभया संस्कृतसाहित्यं यथा समृद्धं कृतवन्तः. In the olden times, a lot of kavis with their brightness in kavitva, how they enriched the literature world of Sanskrit. तथैव आधुनिककाले अपि बहवः कृतवन्तः. Even now in the newer life, newer world, current era, also lot are doing kurvantah santi api and are continuing to do. So with lot of hope Samskrita Bharati has written. Gata shatakasya etat shatakasya cha sahityam vayam adhunika sahityam iti pariganayitum shaknumah. So finally Samskrita Bharati concludes, maybe we should take the 1900 down to 2024 as Adhunika Sahitya, like that. Okay, so past 125 years. Adhunika Sahityam iti pariganayitum shaknumah. Gate shatakadvaye. Okay, this one probably refers more to 1800 to 1999. Gate shatakadvaye cannot be 21st century. So Gate shatakadvaye mahakavyani, laghukavyani, rupakani, stotrakavyani ityadini bahuni yadyapi nirmitani tathapi tani sarvani na prakashitani. Lot of good works have happened, but they are all like so much available as accessible book forms. So they are a little bit people are not publishing, or no publishers are coming forward to print it in good numbers. These kind of things. See, basically in Mysuru, at least the Rajashraya helped a lot of kritis to come to light, because the money was put up by the king. Now, do you expect any government to put up money for all this? Ayyaya, forget it. Some people like us have to help those who want to publish. That's why when my student was to work on Samskrita, I was happy. Though it was not a Samskrita Grantha, at least it was about Samskritam. Whatever he felt strongly that should be put down into a book and distributed, that's fine. So Adhunikeshu Samskrita Kavyeshu Kanichana Ramayana Mahabharata Purana Prabhritinam Katham Ashritya Likitani. So even in the new kavyas, sometimes going back to the old sources or srotas like Ramayana, Mahabharata, Purana, etc., many have been written. Harivamsha Champuhu Venkatasurihi. Harivamsha Champu Venkatasurihi. It's all within the last couple of centuries. Rukmini Parinayaha Ramakavihi. Govinda Vaibhavam Madhuranatha Shastri. Krishna Vilasaha Sheshadikshitaha. Adbhuta Dutam Jagguvakula Bhushanaha. Jagguvakula Bhushanaha. Sita Swayamvaraha K.S. Nagarajan. He's published a lot of Swarajya Vijayaha Kshama Rao. We had read about her earlier. So Swarajya Vijayaha Kshama Rao. So it's about independence. Ityadini atra kanichana udaharanani. Adhunikam Bharatam Rajakiya Nayakan Samajika Rajakiya Vrittantam cha Ashritya Deshabhakti Vardhanartham Samajika Jagaranartham Jana Jagaranartham. So society, not two different things really, but anyway, Jana Jagaranartham cha Kavya Rachana Prayatnaha api Kritaha Drishyate. So in the New India, or the New India, means people of Pandits of New India, Pandits being anybody able to create this Sahitya, Rajakiya Nayakan, pointing to the great leaders, of course pre-independence time frame leaders. Samajika Rajakiya Vrittantam, so societal happenings, and then the this explanation of the politics, etc. So for example, in Kannada there are some good authors, living authors like Bhairappa, S.L. Bhairappa. All his books, because of very high quality thing, Samskrita Bharati felt it should all be available in Sanskritam also. It belongs in Samskrita Sahitya. So there have been very high quality translations of that have been put in Sanskritam. some Bhairappa Varya told Samskrita Bharati, you can publish any of my books, no royalty. Please put it. I want to see it in Sanskritam also. In fact, he said, I wish I knew enough Sanskritam to be able to help you guys, but please put it like that. Okay, Samajika Rajakiya Vrittantam cha Ashritya Deshabhakti Vardhanartam Samajika Jagaranartam. So, for increasing the Deshabhakti, okay, and for awakening the society, awakening the people, as if they are two different things. Cha Kavya Rachana Prayatnaha api Kritaha Drishyate. So, this is also seen. Shri Tilaka Yashornavaha Ma Ha Ane. Shri Tilaka Yashovarnaha. Maybe it's about Tilakavarya. What is his name? Balagangadhara Tilak. Maybe it's that. Okay. So, Shri Tilaka Yashovarnaha Ma Ha Ane. Shri Nehru Charitam Brahmananda Shuklaha. Okay. Swadhina Bharatam Rama Nirikshana Simha. Swadhina Bharatam. That means the servant that was Bharata. Swadhina Samisha, not Paradhina. So independent India. So it's better. So Rama Nirikshana Simha. Oh, his name is a lion who is awaiting Rama. Nice. Vishala Bharatam Shyama Varna Dvivedi. White colored Dvivedi. Names are so nice. Shyama Varna. Okay. Ityadini atra udaharanani. Sometimes these names are Kavya Nama. Kavya Nama. Mahane clearly seems to be not, but sometimes some of them may be Kavya Nama. Ityadini atra udaharanani. I hope you guys don't need to remember. You're reading it just for general knowledge that works happened in the last couple of centuries also. It's not as if it has stopped. So there is encouragement for the youngsters in this group to try some hand at it. Bahuni Rupakani api Adhunika Kale Rachitani Abhavan eva. Lot of Rupakas, that means Drishya Kavyas also were created. Teshu Kanichana Nishkinchana Yashodharam. Dr. Jitendra Vimala Chaudhary. Nishkinchana Yashodharam. I don't know what's that about. Udgatru Dashananam. Dashananam is actually Ravana. Udgatru Dashananam. I don't know what is the Udgatruta Bhava in Dashanana. Anyway, interesting. Mahalinga Shastri. Prithvi Raja Vijayaha. We know who it is about. Prithvi Raj. Okay. Mathura Natha Shastri. Vivekananda Vijayaha. Shri Bha Varnekar. We know who that is about. Rama Madhavam. So this is about Radha Madhava, Rama Madhava. V.P. Bokil. Sarojini Saurabham. So this is Sarojini Devi was there, no? In the list of great leaders. So that is about her, I think. Similar to how Sri Tilaka Yashornavaha, like that. Sarojini Saurabham. So all these are done in the sense of Rupakas. Interesting place. So Mahidhara Venkatarama Shastri. Okay. Adhunike Kale Vividhani Vidambana Kavyani. Vidambana means kind of dichotomy. I don't know whether you guys are familiar with that word dichotomy. Means some kind of we fall into a dual mode, no? Is it this? Is it that kind of thought? That is Vidambana. Roughly. Okay. Adhunika Kale Vividani Vidambana Kavyani api Rachitani Abhavan. Tani Kanichana Kakadutam. Ayyo, a crow as a duta. Can you believe? Kakadutam. Hamsaduta is there, so why not Kakaduta like that? So I think this is a bit of a what you call they call it
this thing, all those.
Satirical. Yes, very good use of the word satirical, because see, moment the name came, we can see the satire in it. So if can there be Meghadutam, why not Kakadutam? If there can be Hamsadutam, why cannot be Kakadutam like that? So satiric, yes. Vidambana is satire. Vyangya. Satire is the correct translation by Bhagini. Sahasra Buddhe. Oh. Shunaka Dutam. Yay. Dog as a Duta. K.V. Krishnamurti. It will be interesting to read what they tried at their handset. There is one thing I will tell you in Samskrita Vangmaya, there is nothing like you shouldn't do this, you should do this, like that. As long as you are not doing it with any dushana bhava. Khandana is not dushana. Khandana in Sanskritam is a Shastriya Paddhati. For example, for Appaya Dikshita's work, every work of Appaya Dikshita, Jagannatha Pandita has written a Khandana Kavya for that. Khandana Vyakya or something for that. So, because apparently they were Samakani Kalinas and there was no love lost between them. Whatever happened, we don't know. Kapinam Upava.
We call this parody, Mahodaya.
Parody, correct. That's another good word. Yeah, Kapinam Upavasaha. So there is a katha in Sanskritam or Kannada about this. So Kotigala Upavasa, like that. Okay, Tatacharya is a Melkote or either Melkote or Tirupati Pracharya. So he's no more now, but anyway, Kapinam Upavasa. Maybe Kannada story is also based on that only. Kapigala Upavasa. It's beautiful little story as children we used to read. Very colorful story. Very, very, very laughable story. Kantakanjalihi. Kantakarjunaha. Okay. Means a hand that is actually with thorn. Apapa. Kantakarjunaha is Kavinama, clearly. Kantakarjunaha. Ityadini. Easy one to remember that. Kantakanjali, Kantakarjunaha. Try to remember. Kapinam Upavasaha Tatacharya. That also sticks in my head. These are easy to remember. I guess the author may be difficult, but Kakadutam, Shunukadutam, Kapinam Upavasaha, Kantakanjali. Will not forget, I guess. Etad atirichya anya bhashabhihi rachitanam katha pustakanam anuvadah api samskritena bahuda jatah. This is where S.L. Bhairappa's works come into picture. Translations from other local languages into Samskritam. Samskrita patrikasu vividasu taha prakashitaha abhavan api. So primarily Sudharma and such books. Even today, Samkshamata, Sambhashana Sandesha book of Sanskrit Bharati brings out lot of stories in katha form in Sanchika. That means in 4-5 bhagas. इदानीमपि समग्रे देशे संस्कृतकवयः ग्रन्थान् रचयन्तः प्रकाशयन्तः च सन्ति एव. विविधाः संस्थाः पुरस्कारदानेन सम्मानेन च तान् प्रोत्साहयन्ति. So they give prizes for all this. एवं संस्कृत गंगाधरा इदानीम् अपि अनुस्यूततया प्रवहति. So the flow of Samskrita with Upama Alankara of Ganga, Dhara Iva. So as the flow of Ganga, she continues unbroken. Great hope Sanskrit Bharati has written about 30-40 years ago.
Sir, what is Anusyutataya?
Anusyutataya means unbroken. I mean in a single unbroken thread, that sense. Okay. Okay, so I think we will call that a day. Samskrita Patrikaha, we will read about Sambhashana Sandesha, Sudharma, all those things they have talked about it. This is good because some of them are actually, especially Sambhashana Sandesha, our Janardana Hegde Varya and all do lot of tapasya to publish this every month. It will be nice if you guys can subscribe, those who don't have it. It's for very little money, you can subscribe to it, print version. It will come to you by post and you can read a little bit every month. It will be nice. Okay. So we will deal with this tomorrow morning class and conclude, definitely conclude the 10th lesson. And then we will go into question paper review tomorrow. Now I may not have time to do the 11th chapter material. There's a lot of material there, but I think it is attainable by Swadhyaya. I encourage you to carefully read it because almost 5-10 marks comes from that. At least 5-6 marks come from that 11th chapter. So it's important chapter. Yes, Rameshwarya?
Are we expected to remember all these names?
Usually they won't go into not so famous stuff in question. But sometimes here and there you might come in a table, na, Harivamsha Champuha on one side, Venkata Sori on other side, but typically they strictly stay with more famous kritis. Okay, Raghuvamsham, Kalidasa is more likely to be found, but you might miss 1 or 2 marks due to not remembering everything. What I did for my Kovida is same as you. I am not capable of keeping lot of this in my mind. So what I did was said, okay, I will attempt 80 marks well, and focused on that. And if I hit potluck with the remaining, that's what happens, like that. Okay, so now maybe before we conclude the class, we can give chance to, I think Prema Variye was the one who did the, I forget, was it you Variye who did? Please.
I went on third. It was Vasanta Panchami. Then the very next day, it was the second day of Vasanta Panchami on 2 nights. So on 2 nights, Vasanta Panchami is celebrated. I went on the second moon day. Then again, the very next day was Ratha Saptami. So both days were holy. The town was filled with people. If it can hold some 15 lakhs, it had 1 crore 50. That was the size. Everywhere you can see barricades, policemen, commoners.
But overall it was quite well handled, you would say.
Extremely well handled. People are like a Vedic period. I never knew so much goodness existed in our country. I went back to the Vedic period. People were extremely helpful. And the police, they did not threaten you. They did not talk bad words. Nothing ill of the people who had come. They encouraged everybody. But only thing is, there is no road. So you cannot walk, you cannot play. So all the local boys, all the youngsters, they had taken the job upon themselves, and all their 2-wheelers were plying 24 hours a day.
So they would take, and whoever helped them, they helped them. Otherwise, it was not with expectation they were helping.
It was not with the expectation. It was with the expation.
Yeah, people will hand out some money for the help.
I paid 700 rupees to go from the airport to the Nadi. Similarly, 2,000 rupees to see 20 temples on the next day. I was extremely satisfied.
Almost low, you can say 0 cost you got it.
But if there are no roads, where do they go? How will they go?
They will go in the gullies because they are local.
When she say no road, she means not like, imagine like a proper road. That's what she meant. You know, paved narrow roads of Varanasi, if you have gone, that's how it will be.
All roads are pakka tar roads, well laid. But no space, filled with people. So if you walk, you have to walk behind another person.
Oh my God.
You can't walk at your pace. Even if you want to walk fast, you cannot.
So it's like a river flowing, river of people.
Of course.
But this 2-wheelers...
So morning 4:30 it starts. 3 to 4:30 they give it for the Akada people, the Naga sadhus. 4:30 the regular snana starts. 4:30 to 6 all pandits are sitting in that river. In the river bed. So from there you can do your whatever sankalpa you want to do. You can do the snana. From the bank to the Sangama, you have at least some 2,000, 3,000 boats plying.
Boats, okay.
So there is no dearth for transport. There is no place to run the vehicle. Roads are very broad. Yogi has made them very well. But the issue is too many people.
Yes. You said what is meant for 15 lakhs, 1 crore 50 lakhs, like that.
Yes. Absolutely disproportionate.
Yeah.
Food everywhere. Every inch you are getting food. No onion, no garlic.
I have been to Prayagraj, but during normal times, whenever we used to do treks, sometimes we had to. That was the head point also. So we used to go there and do one, normal visit to the Ganga, all that. So it's nice that you were able to do it during Kumbh. Superb.
So if somebody is going, my advice is 20 to 24. Those are the days where there will be minimum crowd. Minimum, I don't mean
everybody is thinking like that, Bhagini.
I am going on 24th.
Oh,
20
After
to
exam.
she is
24th,
going
they
to say
is
bye
the
bye to
leave.
Kumbh and come. Okay.
Yes, but after
26th
exams,
is
no,
the
sir.
last day.
How can I go
After
before
exams, of course, of
Yeah.
course. See, so much. I wish you all the best for the exams, Bhagini. You have even postponed your Kumbh for the exam. That is very high standard you are setting.
I am Prema. My name is in the group. Please message me. I will give you the name of the four-wheeler driver and the two-wheeler driver. If they cannot come, they will organize for you.
They will
They are
assign someone.
extremely good.
Very nice.
Oh, thank you very much, Prema Bhagini.
Bhagini,
And
just
the name of the
they
place
say
where
no,
I
if we
stayed
can't
also.
go to the Tirtha Kshetra, having contact with the Tirtha Purushas is enough. So with the Tirtha Stri we have had contact. So your punya comes to us also. Thanks, Bhagini.
Shared,
Thank you,
Mahod.
madam, Bhagini, for sharing
Then
this. Thank you very
place
much.
also they are charging up to 1 lakh it seems. I stayed for 3,000 rupees. If you want, I can give the number of the tent in which I stayed. The in charge person.
Okay, please.
Was
That
it
would be good.
convenient? It was convenient?
For me, it was convenient. That's what I say. Because I got the two-wheeler person, because he's a local, he took me only through the gullies, it was easy.
You must be really
Otherwise, if you
courageous
try
to
the
do
main
that.
roads, they are blocked.
Yeah, Prema Varya, we can imagine the courage personified.
You know,
Dhira Stri.
a new
You
place,
should
new
go
person.
alone. Don't take your spouse.
Oh my God. Why?
Because there will be more quarrel than talk.
Okay,
So much of
Bhagini,
inconvenience you have to put.
I have to now edit video if you go further. I will let this much go
No,
online,
no.
okay?
1 minute, 1 minute. You have to put up with so much of difficulty. You will be expecting a lot of walking.
Okay.
Because it did not happen to me, it is not the rule. So you have to expect a lot of walking. So taking somebody along with you, you might get separated. That's what I
Oh,
meant.
it's true. That's true.
So much rush. So
That's
much
what
rush,
you guys
might
need
get
to have
separated.
pre-understanding. If we get separated, we will proceed, complete and meet where we meet. Like that.
That's what we
Yes,
do.
exactly.
That's what
If
you
they
have to
meet.
do. And no phone can be taken, no purse can be taken. You have to go free-handed.
Oh.
And minimum luggage. Because
Oh.
if you are forced to walk, they allow 25 kg, 40 kg, everything. But even 5 kg walk for an 18 kilometer distance will be very, 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 very tough.
Yes, yes.
Yes, it is.
Please take minimum luggage.
Yes. Okay,
No
Bhagini.
dana dharma during this
Thank you
period.
very much for the information. Maybe people can further PM with her, or maybe she can share in the group also. I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Okay. Please proceed. Yeah. Thank you very much. Have a nice day, everyone.
Dhanyavad, sir.
To see you tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Okay.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ
Dhanyavad.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ
Namaste Sarvebhya.
Recording stopped.